Hello, welcome to the first stamping demonstration for the Stampin' for Fun Facebook party today on January the 10th. I hope you're enjoying the party so far. This is a little make and take I whipped up so that I could show you this wonderful suite, the Happiness Bloom suite, and it's using the Bloom by Bloom stamp set and some of the coordinating paper. So why don't I dive in and make the card for you, but just remember you will receive all the pre-cut pieces mailed to you if you do place an order using the host code here at my website. Just click the Shop Now button, and that way you can create the cards at home. But hopefully this video will show you everything that you need to do. So this paper is cut at 5.5 inches, and then we're going to score it at the 4 1/4 mark. You could also use a bone folder and just fold it in half and burnish the fold, but since I have my trimmer right here, I'm using the light gray piece to cause a score line, so it just makes it really easy to fold. I'm using the Night of Navy cardstock, and then I cut a piece of this beautiful, bright and cheerful paper, and this pack of paper is called the Happiness Blooms Designer Series paper, and there are lots of wonderful patterns and designs. They're all double-sided, and so we're using this design right now, but you know, there's so many other pretty designs. So we are going to, I cut it at 5 1/4 by 4 inches. And then we're just going to adhere it to the top of our card right here. So I'm just using our tried and true snail adhesive. The trick with using this is that you don't need to use tons and tons. I just find the 4 corners and maybe a little dab in the middle is fine. And to tell the top from the bottom on the snail, just remember the top part has these ridges. I don't know if you could see them. They're like little ridges. So that's the part that's on the top, because it won't work if you're trying to roll it this way. It actually kind of gets it all confused inside. Okay, so we'll just lay this right on top of the card base, and then let's do some stamping. So I have pre-cut one of the stitched circle framelits, and I'm looking to see whether I have the package of framelits to show you. Yes, they're right here. They're called stitched shape framelits. Oh my gosh, that's practically like a tongue twister. And you get a whole set of ovals, circles, and squares as well. And what's really nice about them, I don't know if you can see, but it actually has a little stitching. So not only does it cut the shape, but it gives that really pretty stitching. And I pre-cut it using the Big Shot machine. In one of the other videos, you'll see the Big Shot machine. For the sake of time, I pre-rolled it for you. Okay, so let's use this stamp set, the Bloom by Bloom, and I'm going to use the Pineapple Punch ink pad. Our ink pads are so wonderful and juicy because of the way they're designed. You just have to lift this up as if it's a compact, you know, almost like a blush compact or something, and it just slides in here. So since it's resting, the ink is pooling, it's kind of resting upside down, so the ink pools near the top. That's what really helps our ink pads to be juicy and last longer. So I'm just tapping and then straight down and straight up. It's really important. You don't need to rock your stamp, and you don't need to moosh it into the ink pad. You just really need to tap and go. So because pushing too hard on the ink pad, it actually kind of wastes your ink because you'll end up getting ink all on the block. But you just really need to tap it just to get ink onto the stamp. You see what I mean? Because if I really pushed it and got ink all on the block, it's just wasted ink. There's no point, and it just makes it a lot messier. So I am going to match this up here. This is what we call a two-step stamp, because you can have multiple steps to create an image. And there is our pretty flower. The color I'm using here is Call Me Clover. These are both what Stampin' Up! Calls in colors. So they're only here for a short time, I think 2 years, and then they're gone. They're kind of like the trendy colors right now. So we're done with that. I'll move that out of the way, and I'll bring back our card base. And we'll slip that on there with a little bit of snail. Okay, I love how Stampin' Up! Is so well known for their coordination. You can see how the colors coordinate perfectly. Oh, maybe I should have put that a little lower. Let's see if I don't know whether I like it quite that high. Let's see if I can wiggle it down a bit. There we go. We'll lower it a bit. And then I'm going to use a strip of the same DSP. It's actually the other side, right? I'll just kind of put it down here just to add a little bit of texture and layer. Now, if you love our designer series paper, take a look at the catalog. There's quite a few new designs, and a great way to get them, I do have a paper share going on so that you can get all the different designs at less of a cost. So this little strip of cardstock is, I believe, 3 3/4, and it is 1/4 inch. And then I just cut it on an angle here, again, just to give a, make it look a little fun. This sweet is a very fun, colorful, happy sweet, so I thought cutting the edges on an angle would be fun. And then let's stamp. Let's stamp a little greeting. So unfortunately, this stamp set doesn't have any greetings in it. So I went to my tried and true stamp set, greeting stamp set. It's called Itty Bitty Greetings. And it's got pretty much every greeting you would want to greet someone with. But let's see what I can find in here. Why don't we make it a little... Let's see what I have. The little hello. We've got a happy birthday. Oh, sorry. I should do it under here so you can see all the different ones. Yeah, we could make it a happy birthday card, celebrate, engagement. I'm looking for the little hello. Let's see if it's in here. Otherwise, I'll just pick something else. But anyway, there's so many in this set. I think there are 32 stamps in this stamp set. So it's great because you would really have every saying you would want to wish to someone. Well, we're not going to put trick or treat. Okay, let's go with the happy birthday. Okay, and then we'll stamp it using I wanted to use the Night of Navy ink, which I didn't put in my bucket here, but hopefully it is right on my rack, which it is. So see how the colors can coordinate? We'll use the Night of Navy ink and stamp it right here. Again, straight down and straight up. There's no need to rock. There's no need to push really hard on the ink pad, just straight down and straight up. And I'm going to use the classic label punch to punch that out. Super easy. Okay, and even though I stamped it a little bit crooked, I can kind of adjust it to straighten it up in the punch. Okay, and then why don't we pop that up with these dimensionals. These are little mini dimensionals. They come kind of in regular size and mini size. And then we will, whoa, it's flying away on me. Sorry for my arm. We will put the dimensionals on the back and stick it onto the card. So that's how easy it is to create something sweet and beautiful. I think one of the definite pluses is that the whole suite coordinates. So the stamp set and the paper coordinate, and then you just need to get the matching ink colors, and you are ready to rock and roll. Okay, so I actually got the idea for this card. It's not exactly the same, but similar, taken from the catalog. So if you ever have kind of feel a bit stumped about what to design, you can always look at the catalog for inspiration. It's not just a catalog, it's also an idea book. Okay, I'm using the Coordinating Happiness Blooms enamel dots, and I'm just gonna see if I can get one of these little dots off. Sometimes they're a real bugger to get. And we're just gonna pop it onto our card there. Okay, oh, that's a little bit off center, but you get the idea. You really need little fingers to get these on. Okay, so I like to use the back of my scissors, which I'm trying to do right now, to help me kind of nab it there. Okay, so I don't know whether we can fix this one. This is a little off center here, but anyway, you get the idea. Oh, there we go. We got a little action here. Okay, there we go. And I feel like the pièce de résistance is the little flowers in the corner, and I'm going to show you how I did the little flowers. This suite also has some coordinating little punches, and I'm going to use this one. And the fun thing is that it coordinates with the Designer Series paper right here. So look at this Designer Series paper. It's got all these little flowers and blooms on it. Okay, and then I can actually just slip this right in and punch out the little flower that I need. See how that matches? Ta-da! We'll do another one over here. And then we can use that to kind of dress up our card. I mean, I think it looked fine the way it was, but why not add a little extra fun to it? Okay, so we would just stick that on here. I find it really easy to use glue dots or just, you know, kind of get some snail on there if we can. Okay. Wish I had my silicone mat. That would have been perfect. Okay, so let's see. Maybe we can put one here. Oh, I know. I can do it on the back of here. And then that way I'm not getting glue stuck onto the paper. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so that's how I did that card. Super cute, super easy, and really showcases that Bloom to Bloom or Happiness Bloom suite. I want to show you another card using the exact same stamp set. Did I bring it here? Hang on. I might have put it somewhere. Oh, yeah, here it is. Okay. So this one was a swap card I received from a Team Stick girl, Maureen. So it's using totally different colors, but the same stamp set. So just to give you an idea. And then this was a card that we made at Onstage in November, which is the Stampin' Up! Convention. Okay, so again, we've got those fun enamel dots. We've got the two-step stamping. We've got the matching paper, some coordinating ribbon. So you can see how all the colors coordinate and just make the card really come together. Okay, and then one more thing I wanted to show you that was part of this suite are the Memories and More card packs. And inside here, there's a lot of printed cards. They come in the 4x6 size and the 3x4 size, so they're already pre-printed. And they actually sell note cards and envelopes that match. So all I did was I took the Memories and More elements and I glued them onto the note cards. And then I ended up with 20 cards super, super quickly. Okay, 20 cards in a jiffy. So there you go. You can kind of see them. I mean, this one I didn't do anything. I literally just took the Memories and More card and put it right onto the card base. So this is perfect for those of you that are new with crafting, or those of you who are busy and still want to give the handmade touch. So I just wanted to show that because it all coordinates with the same suite. So that's it. Thanks for joining in. And don't forget, any orders as part of the Facebook party will get you the make and take supplies for this card, plus the other make and takes that I'll be doing in the party. And you can just head to my website, click the Shop Now button, and make sure to enter this host code so I know that you're part of the party. Okay, thanks. Bye for now.